Let us be honest with ourselves. When you hear the word design, what comes to your mind? Artists, graphic designers, animations, UI UX. What comes to your mind actually? Tell me in the comment section. But one thing I don't want us to know that the design of a product is actually also related or actually also connected with the product itself, with the features that technology or the product actually releases to us. You see, let me give a quick example if I dive deep into the video. There's one reason why Android users don't really like iPhone users, and also the same reason why iPhone users don't really like Android users is because Android users more like look at the design of the iPhone. It's all boring. It's not like as if it was boring when it came out for the 11. No, it wasn't that boring when it came out for the 11. But when they repeated the same design on the 12, on the 13, and on the 15, and we're still getting even more like it might be the same thing and come out on the 16, it's actually getting boring. Take for example Samsung on the other hand too. When they released the S21, great design of camera arrangements. It was great. When they released the S22, they changed the design, right? When they released the S23 Ultra, it might look like as if it's the same, but actually the design actually changed. The S23 Ultra and the S22 Ultra actually have completely different designs. Then when you look at the S24 Ultra, the designs of the S24 and the S23 Ultra may look different, may look the same, but if you pay close attention to it, you find that the cameras on the S24 Ultra are bigger than that on the S23 Ultra. The S24 Ultra is more boxy than the S23 Ultra, and the S24 Ultra is actually more bigger than the S23 Ultra. That's it. So that me seeing that on the S24 Ultra will appeal more to me than seeing something like that, than seeing the iPhone 15 Ultra, iPhone 15 Pro Max, because the design of the 15 Pro Max alone is boring to me, but the design of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is actually appealing to me more than that. And then we start with the first, design technology. You see, when you are designing something, you don't just think of how do you design this thing to more like benefits you. No, you are not the one that wants to use the product. You are designing something that 1,000,000 people want to use, 30,000,000 people want to use, 100,000,000 people want to use. Design it with the user in mind. Take for example, Apple knows. I would often tell people that Apple knows what is right to do. But the thing about Apple is that they don't just release things in bits, which I don't know, part of their marketing strategy, but I don't think it's fair. Then when you are designing this, one thing I often like people to pay attention to, and that is actually creativity. Take for example PlayStation. PlayStation is good, it is great, but you won't see a PlayStation 5 and you go and pick an Xbox. Why is that? Because if you look at the creative design in the PlayStation 5, it looks like, I don't know, a spaceship. It looks so creative. But if you look at the Xbox Series X, not that bad. But actually it's that bad because it does look like a mini fridge for your bottle of cola. Just like that. That's just what like comes to the mind of everybody. Just one simple boxy design, nothing new, nothing fascinating. But look at the PlayStation 5, great design. It actually appeals to you immediately. That's just it. And if you now look at what is design or what is technology without design, and I'll give you a few examples. What is, if you were to take a technology and then remove design, what do you actually get? First of all, you go down in sales. Take for example, you don't have, most times it's not just the product or the company that actually sells. The product itself actually sells based on how the company product is designed, actually sells itself alone. Take for example, when the Nothing Phone 2 came, when Nothing released its first phone, the Nothing Phone 1, the reason why a lot of people actually rushed the phone was not because it was released by Calpay, or not because it was released by Nothing, or not because it's a new company, but the design of the smartphone was actually appealing. Yes, that's just it. Design of the smartphone. You cannot compare the design of the Nothing Phone 1 or the Nothing Phone 2, even the Nothing Phone 2A, to the design of the Sony Xperia 5 Mark 5. No, you can't compare things like that. If you look at smartphone designs are actually going much more insane. Xiaomi 14 is actually having a great design. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, I don't really like the design, but actually there was a bit of motivation in the cameras. The Samsung Galaxy S24 has much more bigger design, much more boxy design. The PlayStation has a great design. If you look at cars also, Lamborghini has one of the best designs I would say I can actually see on Sparkers. One other car company again I like their designs is actually McLaren and Ferrari. They have great, super intelligent designs. Those things are alone are one of the things that appeal to you even before it like starts checking the product itself. Apple just released this is M4 iPad. The iPad is great, but one of the things that first of all appealed to everybody was the design of the iPad. Look at how thin it is, look at how slim it is, look at the matte finishes at the back. Those are some of the things that will actually appeal to you even before you actually test the product itself. That's just it. And one thing again about design and technology is it often shows itself the most when it comes to concepts. That is, concept phones, concept this, concept that, concept cars. The design and technology actually shows itself there the most. That's why you take, for example, you see a concept car made by Bugatti, a concept car made by any company, or a concept smartphone concept made by any company. One thing about it is that the designs on those ones are actually really dope. That's one. Two, they don't release too much of it. Most of them are full limited edition. And three, when you see them, you'll be wondering, if you can do this on a concept phone or a limited edition, why don't you do it for us on the other smartphones you'll be making? Easier said than done. That's just it. But let's also come to the main conclusion of this. How does design actually help your technology, or how does design actually help you when you're actually picking a tech, when you're doing something with tech? It's simple. If you want to design a website, you focus on the design, your UI, your UX. If you want to design an app, you focus on the design, your UI, your UX also, the same thing. If you want to design a car, focus on the design, your product design. Then smartphone design is more like the foundation of any product you actually want to build. Yes, your products may be rubbish. Yes, I can actually put fecal matter of any animal inside the box, and then I wrap it with gold. Design the box really, really creatively. If I give you, even if I tell you that what is inside this thing is disgusting, you will still open it up. Yeah, you will still open it up to check whether am I lying, or because you can't put something that bad inside this kind of good box. But you can put the car key of 10 Lamborghinis inside anything. Take like what I said, don't put wrap it inside paper or do something, give it to someone. The person may won't throw it back at you because it is not appealing to them. So design is the foundation of everything. Anything you want to do, I have to put the design first. Design first. Design is one of the best things I think you should actually put first in anything you want to do. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.